Hey, everybody. It's me, Jeremy, creator of Magog. Welcome to Beyond Magog, little channel update. And so I'm going to do like a bit so that I can cut this out I can download it after it's uploaded and cut it out and put it over on the main channel as just kind of like a little snippet, like an announcement, because people over there on the main channel oftentimes don't like to see like a 2 hour stream. And then after I do my little announcement, we'll I don't know, we'll hang out. I'll answer questions, maybe invite some people on to talk about stuff or something. I don't know. I just felt like I had to do something. It's been a while since you heard from me, unless of course you watched the side quest out of character stream with me and the cast of side quest on Monday. So everybody knows what's going on with Weibo and everything, leaving the show. So guys, just bear with me while I do this like announcement thing, and then we'll hang out on this fine Saturday evening. Sound good? Cool? Yeah. Hope I'm coming through okay. I'm using my new mic, and I hope it sounds good. Just quick hello to everybody in the chat. And Ganesso says, "Conquer us, Lord Magog." Thank you, appreciate the donation there, buddy. Mike sounds good. Everything coming through, cool. All right, let's do this announcement thing. All right, and then it's gonna be kind of like, you guys are my producers. You guys are my producers and my cameramen and all that stuff. It's behind the scenes right now, but we're about to go action. It's like a presidential reading. I need somebody to be like, what? What about Bearing? Why are people talking about Bearing? Anyway, all right. All right, here we go. Yeah. All right, I'll cut out any mess ups I have because I'm kind of improvising this, but all right. All right. Wait, should I have like a piece of paper? Like, pre-show. All right. Hello, everyone. It's Jeremy, the creator of Magog, and I thought I'd do a little video announcing an update to the previous stream I did concerning the property and my move to it. Now, originally, I was going to try to find an all-new place. I was going to get pre-qualified for a loan, and I did all that, but I just couldn't find the right place. So I found that one place with 40 acres, and I really wanted the land, but the house was a money pit. I mean, it had foundation problems. It was a piece of shit. It looked like it was built by a bunch of rednecks and did not use proper contractors or electricians or anything like that. It was basically, the land was worth more than the house was. So, and I couldn't get internet out there. And that was really important. I was really hoping I'd be able to get good internet, but it was just outside of the internet zones, the fiber optic internet zones. So that place and a couple other places I went and looked at, you probably, if you follow me on Twitter, saw some postings and things like that, but I mostly just couldn't find what really fit for me. So instead, since I knew what I qualified for, I decided to, knowing that I could get a loan, decided to look at other options for the land that I already owned. Now, a big problem with the 12 and a half acres I've owned for years, me and my family, was that I couldn't get internet out there either. But by some twist of luck, strange happenstance, an internet company that offers high-speed wireless internet off of a tower, which is better than satellite. It's not as good as direct cable running directly to your house, but it's kind of the in-between speeds. But it would be fast enough for me to do what I need to do, like live streaming and uploading videos and stuff, and of course using it for other internet things. And they have a tower near my land, and they told me that they couldn't get internet where I was because there was a mountain in the way. Well, I begged and begged and had them come out to the property anyway. And they came out there and was able to ping the tower. So it turns out the 12 and a half acres that I own is in this nice little sweet spot where it's like just at the edge of that mountain where they could ping the tower. So I can get 100 megasecond internet out there with like up to 20 upload. And that is like, fine, let's do it. And that just changed everything. So in order to in order to live a little cheaper, I decided instead of buying an all new place that's already got like a house on it with some land, I decided to go ahead and just buy like a cheap, like single wide trailer because I don't need much. I just need a bedroom and a kitchen and everything like that. And then I would have the money to then build like a big studio next to it, like just a nice big studio building. So I went ahead and did that. I got pre-qualified. I got pre-approved and pre-qualified, uh, and then the loan got approved. The contract has come in, so I'll be signing that on Monday. And as soon as I give them my John Hancock, they're going to go up there and they're going to lay the runner foundations and drop that single wide down, and we're going to hook it up to water and septic. And I'm going to live up there on the 12 and a half acres with good internet. And that mobile home is built like a brick shit house. These new ones, whoo, they are not like the old 70s and 80s, man. It's really nice, you know. It's even got the ductwork in the ceiling instead of the floor. Like I always hated that. I always hated the vents in the floor. But anyway, so it's a really nice little place, and I'm getting it for $23,000. The loan is so cheap that my payments, even after escrow, are going to be like $270 a month, and that's compared to the $700 a month I'm paying for this one bedroom apartment. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to live cheap. I'm going to live simple, you know, so that I can have the money left over to build the big studio and the bigger indoor sets and all the stuff that I promised when I did the GoFundMe last year, which I still have that money for. That $5,000 that I raised last year is not going anywhere. That is going to go towards building the studio as promised. So the money I'm putting down for this, I mean, I only needed like $1,200. So that was my own savings that I've built up over time. From selling art prints and things like that. So basically the news here is I'm moving, and it's going to happen really fast. I mean, I'm signing the contracts Monday. Most likely they'll be putting the runners down Tuesday and Wednesday. And once the runners dry, they're like these slabs of concrete, you know, to drop the mobile home on. And as soon as the slabs dry by the weekend, I'll probably have that thing tied down and ready to move in. You know, they're going to drive that mobile home back there, and they're going to drop it, strap it down, and then we're going to get a water and septic connected to it. And that's that. I mean, within the next couple of weeks. So I wanted to make that announcement that I figured out what I was going to do. This is more of a plan C, because plan A was going to be building like a studio with an apartment inside of it and blah, blah, blah. Turns out we didn't really have the money for that. And then I changed that to getting a traditional mortgage and trying to find a new place. And then that changed because I couldn't find the right place, but found out I could get internet on my property. I guess it's a new tower they built, because last year I couldn't get any internet out there. I'm going to move up to that 12 and a half acres I already own, and it ends up being cheaper anyway. Instead of dropping $100,000 on some new place, I'm only spending $23,000. I mean, that loan is going to be so cheap. And I'll be able to go from $700 a month to $270 a month, and I won't have a water bill because I'm going to have a well. So all of that's getting taken care of in the next couple of weeks, and I'm going to be moving. So right now I'm packing things up because I've got to get some of this shit. I mean, you guys don't know how much shit I've got piled up. I have outgrown this apartment. I mean, I've got boxes everywhere and things fans have sent me and props and clothes, and you just sucks. So I've got to get all that prepped. And so this is happening. It's a done deal. So at least it's a positive moving forward announcement, and I'm going to be moving. So if content doesn't really come all that often, if you suddenly see a lack of videos on the main channel And we're also taking a break from side quests because of what happened with Weibo having to leave the show. We're just going to take a break from it all so that until I get moved, okay? And I hope everybody understands. I'm not giving up or anything. This is literally just, I got to tear down this set. I can't do videos without the set. And I'm going to tear this down and pack it up, move it out there to the new place when it's put down. And I'm going to have a 2-bedroom instead of a 1-bedroom. So that whole second bedroom is going to be where I build this, the basic set. And then I'll get back to doing videos. And then as soon as I move up there and get back to doing regular videos and side quest again, I'm gonna get out alone, and I'm gonna build a shop, and it's probably gonna be a pretty decent sized little building that's gonna go right there next to that mobile home, and I'm probably only gonna need about 20,000 to do that, 20 maybe 25,000 to do that. And it's going to be insulated, and it's going to have electricity and lighting and air conditioning and heat, so that I can keep it temperature controlled for when I'm filming indoors. And I'm going to be able to start building even bigger sets and doing even more characters and stuff like that. So we're literally finally, after 2 years of doing YouTube, we're in that next phase. I'm moving. We're getting the studio built. Hopefully by the end of 2019, we're going to have all that done. And I'm going to be able to then work on expanding the content, expanding the subscribers and watchers and stuff and supporters, getting people subscribing to Subscribestar, because we can't do the bigger production sitcom and independent films without a budget. But one thing at a time, we can't build the village, but at least it's the next step, because once the studio's built and I'm living on the property, meaning that I can take care of the property and start landscaping, cutting down trees, things like that, making a clearing for the village. The next step will be the village. Once I have enough support and the viewers and subscribers and increase in content, the production of content and everything like that. So I just wanted to make this announcement that I'm moving, and that content will be irregular. I will try to do a few more videos before I have to tear this son of a bitch down. But if I can't, please understand, and I will be back as soon as physically possible. So thank you, everybody, for your support. And thank you for everybody who's over at Subscribestar. Thank you, everyone who's bought the art prints and the autograph photos. That has really helped make this happen. I appreciate everybody watching the Magog of Morscar channel, and I will see you guys on the other side of this. All right? Peace out. That's where I'll cut it. Was that good, guys? Was it good? Do I have to do it again? Do it. Like, was it good? I just kind of improv'd it. All right. So, yeah, that's kind of the point, short and to the point, because I'm going to clip that bit and put it up over on the main channel as an announcement to the bulk of the audience. You people over here on the live stream channel, you guys like the the live stream, so I don't have to worry about you guys not watching some of it, But anyway, that's it. That's what I wanted to do mainly. So now I'm open to having a guest on, or you guys want to throw me some questions about anything that's going on, or I'll do my best to answer whatever questions and shit, and we'll just hang out, honestly. Let me just open up my Twitter in case anybody wants to pop on. Incandescent 01 dropped a sign to say Poe, QA, Magog, or me, whichever is fine. Poe's not here right now. Poe is taking a nap. Once more, with feeling this time. Go fuck yourself, Assassin of the Gray. Go fuck yourself. You guys find it weird when I do the Poe voice? Does my face change? I just see, like, if Poe wasn't a dead raven, he just, like, lights a cigarette. I really can't stand your fucking bullshit right now. You can go fuck yourself. Incandescent One, the announcement video was pretty decent, but I do believe it needs more cowbell. That could be the tequila talking, though. I've got a fever. What it needs is more cowbell. So yeah, you guys heard the announcement. I'll be moving in the next couple of weeks. So, and with the hit we took with SideQuest, with having to take a break from that, I figured it's just kind of a perfect time to kind of give all the content a break. Maybe just start packing, start getting things I need, because it's not just the signing of the paperwork and then boom, I get to move. We've got to get septic water. I've been meeting people out on the land all week. We met the guy who's going to dig the well out there. We met the guy who's going to dig the septic and put the septic in out there. We marked off where we wanted to put the mobile home up on the kind of that top flat part of the land. We also decided we're going to clear some more. We decided where I'm going to put my drive and my parking area. So we're going to get a buddy of mine has a dump truck. We're going to get him to bring out a few loads of gravel, and I'm hoping I'll be able to gravel that whole damn drive all the way to the road, but that's a whole story. So Devlin Funston says, today is the 15th anniversary of the first time I fired a shot in anger. Congratulations. Calming Ninja says, have a toonie. Say hi, Ninja. Hi, Ninja. Say hey, Ninja. Keep it all tucked away out of the camera shots. Russian tequila shooter. Shoot the vodka, snort the salt, squeeze the lime in your eyes, says Rhino. What's up, Rhino? How you been, bud? So, yeah, go get fucked up. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's quite a lot, especially since I have so much junk. And I wouldn't have so much in this apartment if I hadn't decided to empty the storage unit of all my military stuff. Because, like, when I could first come back from the military, I didn't have a place to live. I had to crash with my parents until I got up on my feet. And so I just put all my shit in a storage unit. And then when I got this apartment, I decided I didn't want to pay for a storage unit. So I emptied that storage unit and threw it all in a fucking closet. So I've got just military shit piled to the ceiling. You open up the closet door and it all comes fucking falling out, you know? So I've really got to get all that shit packed up packed up, and I'm probably going to drop some sort of shed on the property, just a nice wood shed that's built on those skids so you can move it around. You know, it's not going to be a permanent structure, but I'm going to get a nice a wood storage shed with a shingled roof and probably insulated a little bit on the inside to keep it, you know, to keep the weather from getting too bad, but it won't be any different than a storage unit. And I'm going to throw all that shit in that, you know, and pretty much anything else I have that I don't use on a regular. I am getting tired of living in a very cluttered area. I want my house. I want my little trailer to be just a nice little 2-bedroom. One of it's my office / filming set until I get the studio built, and the other one's going to be my bedroom, and I'm going to have a couch in a living room and be able to watch movies and stuff, crash out without feeling like boxes are going to fall on my fucking head. The Killing Joke. What's up, Joke? You want to come in? Say hi. Congrats. Let me know when you want a barbecue. I'll bring the beef, Bubba. Hell yeah. I'll let you know, man, as soon as I'm permanently out there. Now, I'd like to get a deck built on it and all that stuff first, but yeah. Hey, Cancer. So if anybody would like to pop in and talk with me, it could probably be helpful, you know, since I'm not sitting here talking to myself like a fucking crazy person. If anybody wants to drop in and say hi, my DMs are unlocked on Twitter. Just hit me up and I will throw you the link. At least, you know, if I like you anyway. If I don't throw you the link, then I will just take it as a sign. Okay. No, I just don't want too many people in here this time. Last time it was like fucking chaos. I was just inviting a lot of people, and you know, so it'd be nice to have like 1 or 2, maybe 3 people in, and you know, entertain the people and stuff. Apocrypha for 20. Beer fund for the coming work. Thanks, bud. Appreciate that. So what do you guys think about that though, right? Like, I know it's a trailer and it's a bit cliche for Arkansas to be living in a fucking single wide, but I'm a simple man. I work 90% of the time I'm awake. Like, I'm in front of my computer doing artwork or writing scripts or doing research for videos or just writing, like writing whatever comes to my mind. I'm just drawn to do something productive. And so I don't need, like, I'm okay with a tiny home type of situation. I just need a bed to sleep in, a roof over my head, air conditioning because it's Arkansas. I don't need a lot. And so to go from 700 a month for a 1 bedroom, 575 square foot apartment to a 2 bedroom, 700 square foot apartment, essentially is what it is. It's just a trailer, but it's essentially what it is. For $270 a month compared to 700. I mean, God, I'm okay with that. That saves me like $400 a month. Yeah, trailer's fine as long as you don't date your cousin. Fair enough. I don't have any extended family here. So, Sam the trucker says, weren't you having an issue getting an address out there though? Figured that out, buddy. That was part of the reason why I waited to make an announcement until I knew the contract was in. No, we went to Faulkner County and chewed me and my dad, we went out there and chewed their fucking asses. We were like, no, I want to move out there. We're moving out there. This is happening. I found out I can get internet out there. Give me a fucking address. And they were like, fine. So I have an address. That was exciting, that was exciting. Let me get Joker. I'm going to throw Joker the link for when he... Where is Joker? Thought I had him. You ain't on Twitter anymore, Joker? Where the fuck you at? The kill... Oh, there you are. I was typing in just joke, hoping that it would pop up. No, you actually have to type out the killing joke. Whatever. Fine. And through Rhino a line. Who's this? McCarthy's List. All right, fine. And that's it for now. Somebody else will have to leave before I let somebody. But yeah, thanks for the question, Sam the trucker. Yeah, we figured that out. It took a while because the Faulkner County was being a fucking dick. And now that I know I'm moving and I know where my address will be and I know where the closest post office will be, I'm going to get a P.O. box next week. So people will be able to send me stuff when I move up there. It'll be awesome. Found out P.O. boxes are only like $40 a year, so like no big expense there, right? So good times. So yeah, just a little bit of a content break though, because I'm just going to need time, and obviously I can't do videos if everything's torn down and packed up. So, but that's going to happen. And we are joined by a Rhino. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, Jeremy?
How you doing, man? Long time.
Been a while. Hang on a second. I have both things going. Hang 1 second. Let me mute this. All right, we're good.
Yeah, you got to mute the stream, man. You get a double whammy. And we're also joined by McCarthy's List, and maybe Joker will pop in too.
Did you get my DM from a couple days ago?
Yeah,
a blurry character that would be sounded kind of awesome. Like, dude, that project right there excites me. I gotta tell you right there, that sounds cool as hell.
Oh, are you talking about my superhero project?
Superhero, villain, whatever.
Yeah. No, I saw that. I just didn't quite. Yeah, like a part of it. It's like a multimedia comic book, I guess you could say. A multimedia way of telling a story.
Did you ever see what they did with the Aeon Flux file? Because that was definitely freaking. I actually had it. It was a rare release video, but it came with like a big old Aeon, like a file.
Is this working
for
now?
Aeon Flux. Yes, it's working.
Yeah, we can hear you. And
Quit,
we are joined by a Joker.
quit chain smoking, you slob.
You're not bossing me.
Never.
Yes, I am.
smoking.
Today I am. I'm older than you. I'm prettier than you. I'm
You're
bi.
smoking. Go fuck yourself.
Oh shit! I got my camera on. Fuck. The illusion is ruined.
The illusion is ruined. Yeah, I am working on a little bit of a side project, something I just want to work on like Sundays, just to break away from Magog, get my head in a different creative space. And so I'm gonna start a website, and every month it's gonna have like a new chapter to the story, which is gonna include dossier files on these superheroes. It's gonna include an actual bit of the story told with like investigative, like first person journals entries, things like that. But it's also going to include like wiretap sound files for people to listen to, and surveillance cameras and crime scene photos of like what happened after the battle between these two like mega humans. It's kind of a new way to tell a story, but I thought it'd be kind of cool doing kind of a serialized novel.
Oh yeah, dude, it sounds rad.
Yeah,
property damage estimates, and
right? Yeah, it's definitely going to be for the more kind of like hardcore, detailed fans. People who like to read details and read and try to put the story together using. I mean, it's not going to be incoherent. Yeah, it's not going to be incoherent. It's going to be like journal entries and parts of the story back and forth from the perspective of different people, much like a TV show.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not going to be like a full-blown comic book. It's going to be kind of a mix of all the medias,
Yeah. Hey, I took your advice.
Oh, yeah? Got yourself
I got myself a Yeti.
That's nice. I got this new one. It's called a Razor.
Yeah, I seen those.
And I like it for when I stream on SideQuest because it's shorter than a Yeti.
Yeah.
So it doesn't pop up, you don't.
You're not always adjusting your camera.
Right. So I like that it's lower and it has the mute button on the front, and that is like a must for SideQuest because I have to be able to mute after I die.
Yeah.
So, but the Blue Yeti's still a good mic. I still have mine. It works perfectly fine. I only bought this one for SideQuest because it's shorter, but I still use the Yeti when I do like when my camera's not on or if I'm just talking to people in Discord or whatever. So.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to this with the arm and everything, and where the sound is, and I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you want. I hope you have it set to the single side directional.
Cardio.
Okay, it should be the third one over. It should be like the little half moon. Looks like a donut with a bite taken out of it.
Yeah.
That's the one you want it set on. Because that means it's only picking up from the front.
That's the cardio setting.
Right, cardio. Yeah, because you don't want it picking up your like laptop sounds from behind.
That and my dog farting and all that shit. And
that's exactly what I wanted picking up is my dog farting.
Hey, well, you never know. My fans are kind of a little bit stuck on grumble snorts. So
yeah, that's why I usually use OBS, because I can go through the filters and kind of remove a lot of that, even though I got a hypercardioid, which, it's just naturally only one direction.
Right.
But
well, if you guys want, I can, if nobody follows me on Twitter, what I'll do is I'll pull up the Demigods Project, which is what the new website's going to be called. I bought the domain name. It's the Demigod Files. And we'll pull these up and screen share. I can do that because I don't have contact lenses in, so I can actually see across the room.
I had a question about your contacts. Have you checked around for some that were thinner in the whitening that would allow you to see easier, basically?
No, they don't make them. They either have the solid ones where you absolutely can't see, or the ones that I already have that have a bunch of little dots, so that you can. It's kind of a mesh. You can kind of see through it. And those are the ones I already have.
I thought you just came in your eyes before each show.
Nobody does that. Joke.
Nobody does that?
Nobody does that
anymore.
Yeah, honey, you lied to me.
So this is one of the dossiers I've already written up. I hope everybody can.
I saw this.
Yeah, if nobody follows me on Twitter, what I'm doing is taking like copyright. I have a subscription to a website that has like hundreds of thousands of copyright free images. Public domain, free to use for commercial, free to use for your own personal projects. And I'm turning these pictures of people, into fucking superheroes. It's really fun. There's the original. The picture. There's Fetish. She's one of my favorites. There's Fetish. Yeah. That's Iron Rage.
I thought, yeah.
See, I had to Photoshop all of this.
I like that dude Knuckles, but it looked a little bit meh. I like that. Yeah, that's the dude Knuckles.
Yeah, I had to turn his hands metal.
I have some of those rings, by the way.
I do too. I got a few of them skull rings.
Yeah.
There's Cross. Oh, Little Psycho Witch. She's a favorite of mine. I really love doing this Photoshop work because I put like tape and the picture torn and there's like blood spots on it. It's like you can tell whoever took that picture just fucking died. She's an evil little cunt.
Yeah. Like there's something amiss there.
Yeah, she's and that's the original,
Oh.
And then there's Ruby Red, member of the Texas Protectors. I wanted my superhero story to take place primarily in the South. Write what that kind of gritty, deep South kind of storyline. Ruby's hot. Yeah, there she is.
Yeah, I wouldn't throw her out of bed for eating crackers.
Nope. Yeah, exactly. Nope. So just give
from out of bed if there's more room on the floor.
Right. So yeah, I just kind of have fun with it, to be honest with you. It's something different, something to break my mind away from. I started posting them on Twitter, and I had people going, "Oh, what is more Scar over? Are you like done with Magog?" No, I'm just. I got to do some different stuff now and again. I got to clear the cobwebs, creatively speaking.
Yeah.
So I just thought this would be kind of fun thing to do, like once a month, just. Every Sunday, work on something, work on a chapter of the story and putting it all together. And it's a new way to work with people too. I'd like to be able to get all of my friends from YouTube and fans and stuff that I typically can't do like collabs with as Magog, because Magog is a very specific type of production. This new thing, I can like, hey, Rhino, you want to do a script or a line or two for me? It's for a wiretap recording, Or hey, Joker, you wanna do a little voice work for me? You could be this character on this secret recording or something,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, get different people involved in different collabs, and it's a good way to network different people to your audience and bring their audience to you too, and it's. That's what YouTube should be, I think, branching out of different audiences.
Yeah.
You just, take a look at this dude. If you don't like his stuff, you don't like his stuff, but at least you're exposed to it and what he can do and what he can't do, it's
right.
Yeah, I think that's great. I mean, like, I had this crazy idea for you, Magog. Now I'm going to be working with a green screen. I got that working.
Right.
And once I get my full desktop computer, I'm going to start up the JNN, Joker News Network.
Oh,
kind of
nice.
like the Onion, but like once a week, do a quick show, and then like maybe have like a bit like where here's Magog with the weather and more Scar. It's,
right.
Like
that's sweet.
It's dreary and it's a 50% chance of ass rape.
There's blood everywhere and fire falling from the sky.
Exactly.
So a typical day.
Yeah. Exactly. Something like that, you know? And well, thank you, Magog. And now here's Flint with the sports.
Right.
And have my buddy from Norway who's like acts like really depressed. Everything is cold. You know? It's
Yeah.
just goofy stuff like that. You know?
I'd like to like over sexualize weather reports. I did it on Twitter the other day when it was like raining so hard here in Arkansas, and I was like, Mother Nature is just pounding Arkansas hard, and she is wet.
Moist.
Taking every bit of it.
Moist here. God, that word, moist. Blah. Bleh.
Yeah, my channel is a lot of educational stuff. Just teach logic. So I find it interesting that a lot of times people think that they're competing for viewers' attention and time. And it's like, people really go for each individual's interest or their speciality, what specific thing they're doing. So they might come to my channel and learn about argumentation, and then they're like, okay, I'm bored with this, right? This is pretty dry stuff. I need some fun. And they'd go over to like Magog or, Joker or someone else. And so it's not, well, add the numbers too. It's never really a competition of the way a lot of times they portray it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of people, especially after the adpocalypse, a lot of YouTubers tightened up and just decided to stop working with people. It's like, I got to hold on to my audience. I'm going to lose my money. I'm going to lose that. And it's like, that's not really how it works.
No.
Like the same people who are subscribed to you can be subscribed to me and Joker and, I mean, y'all overreaction a little bit,
Yeah.
Did I tell you guys I solved the copyright claim thing?
The what?
The copyright claims, how all the music companies are claiming all the copyright, all the music and stuff.
You solved it.
Yeah, I solved it. It's fixed it. It's done. What you do is
you do that?
Yeah, what you do is you put two songs from two competing companies. And then when they both claim it, they both fight each other over the money.
This is Thunderdome, bitch.
Yeah, that's the Jim Sterling defense. Jim was doing that. It's like he put up a bunch of stuff into one video and says, "Go ahead, try to claim it. You're all claiming it." Yeah. I just put up music and let everybody claim it, and if it gets blocked, it gets blocked.
Yeah, it doesn't really solve the issue because Joker literally does a radio show, like where
literally
he takes requests and plays music and doesn't give a fuck that if it once he goes off air, it's gone.
Yeah,
and it literally gets copyright struck by like everybody whose songs are in it. So
yeah, I'm printing it out. It's going to be used as toilet paper by the end of the year.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that reminds me. I had a question. What do you feel about placed ads? Like companies going directly to you, like PewDiePie and different ones do.
I don't mind that. I mean, that's capitalism. If a company wants to come to me and be like, "Hey, we love your stuff. Can you? We'll give you this amount of money to run our ad specifically on your channel." I'd be like, "Okay, yeah, fine." If I believe in the product, of course. But that's just me. Some people just take the money. It doesn't matter what the product is. But that's up to the creator, I think. But I like that idea. The problem is, I'm not big enough to have anybody fucking approach me.
Hey, you never know. One day,
I never get sponsor offers, man. I hear people all the time.
I got Church of Mormon, dude. They'll sponsor you.
I get people all the time. Oh, I just got a new sponsorship from NordVPN, and I get to like shout out their software, and I get money. And I'm like, you got less subs than me. Like, how did you get this? Like,
well, that's go out and get it.
Like in the background,
like you got contact them.
You got to say that. Usually there's someone that goes and contacts these people in your behalf. Like, hey, have you checked out this channel? They would, you would be good on their channel or whatever, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of people, even if they have lower subs than me, a lot of people join networks. And those networks help find them like sponsors and shit. And I don't want to be a part of a network.
No.
So.
No.
Yeah. So, but we can't ignore the chat. Looks like do we have any questions in the chat or anything you guys specifically want to talk about? I mean, the Morscar land and property project is coming along. At least it's
long time coming, Bubba.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Hey, how does it feel?
Pretty good. It felt good to get approved. Yeah.
Good. You deserve it, man. You deserve it.
I've been wanting to get out of this apartment since pretty much day one, and that's been the first step towards the goal.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I wish I could have grown more in 2018 and had a bigger audience to sell the art prints to, because I could have done this without a loan if I'd sold all 1,000 art prints.
Yeah.
If I'd sold all 1,000 of them motherfuckers, I'd have been like, brand new shop, brand new, trailer, fuck it, but life is filled with these little obstacles, but I'm still finding a way.
Hey, ever forward.
Yep, once more into the breach, dear friends.
Yes.
Once more into the breach. Has anyone reached out to Fleshlight yet? No, I don't think so.
I reach out to that nightly, and they never call me back.
Yeah. I usually have to call my Fleshlight a cab in the morning.
And a look of regret.
Yeah. She's a chick I know that has no legs or arms. I call her my Fleshlight.
You throw her in the water, you call her Bob.
I'm an asshole.
You throw her in the front door, you call her Matt.
Call Me Oz is asking once more about the Morscar website. I thought I answered that question on Twitter for you, Oz. Now, the Morscar website I got somebody working on it in the background. It's not going to go live yet, though, because I have nothing to put on it. The Morscar website was always going to be what featured the main show, like the sitcom.
Yeah.
I have no real content to put on the Morscar website yet, but I do own the domain name. And I've got a friend of mine who does web design working on some page layouts and stuff like that we're going to be working on the next couple of weeks. So it's getting done, but there's no content to put on it yet. So I'm not going to take it live until there's content. Right now, the only thing I can do is just continue doing stuff for YouTube until I get the budget and the support and grow my fan base, and sell those art prints and make some more money so I can do these bigger shows. And those will be off YouTube because they're going to have shit that YouTube's not going to allow. It's going to be pretty raunchy humor. And what about SideQuest? SideQuest is on break as well. If you want to know what happened in more detail, go and watch the live stream from Monday. Weibo has been forced to leave the show. The thief is no longer with us, at least for now. She's going to come back, but some. The gist of it, without giving details, because that's her personal stuff, is there's a certain amount of people who don't like the kind of comedy she does, and they're very aggravated with her, and she's had to choose between finishing school and doing this, and so she chose finishing school.
Yeah, so. Well, that's the smart choice,
right? And time to talk to Rum Mug.
If he's available. I'd like to. I need to holler at him, actually. I have his phone number, actually, because he lives right here in Arkansas.
Oh, that'd be great, dude.
Wait a minute.
Rum Mug needs to be a character, man. He's awesome.
Yeah, Rum.
Oh,
I just don't know if Rum Mug can hold out 2 hours in that makeup and costume. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I can barely do it with what little eye makeup I have. That dude's got to spend 2 hours getting into makeup every day.
Character right here.
Yeah, you're not a character in my world.
Now. Jesus Christ.
Sorry. The permanent co-host that replaces Thief for the time being needs to be a character in the world of Morscar, not a guest. So you can take your goofy genie hat that you want from Sinbad.
Come on, the kids love it. I'm like the sliced bread. They even say.
Yeah, you are literally wearing cultural appropriation.
Then let them say something. Who's gonna get pissed off at me? The genies. They ain't got a good union.
Yep. Ghastly did a good job on SideQuest. I agree, but Ghastly, there's no way to seal Ghastly for twice a week on a regular. He was a good guest, but he's got his own shows to do. You know, oftentimes when I'm doing SideQuest, he's doing Fright Power Hour, you know? So I would entertain the idea of somebody creating a character, you know, an established YouTuber that I know works well with me, like Joker, if he wanted to do that kind of work. But, you know, just we'd have to talk about it.
I would love to do it, but I'm such a boring person. I would just kill the room, you know?
Yeah, I was pretty bored with you the moment you came on the stream. So
who are you again?
And he calls himself Joker.
Just fucking with you. Just fucking with you, man. McCarthy's list. Have you or are you or have you ever been a member of the Communist Party?
I have literally asked someone that this week. Well, CCP, but
here we go with the 10-hour answer.
Caleb T drops $1. Doesn't say anything, but thanks, Caleb. Thanks for the donation. Probably one of those free donations, right? Like I hear YouTube Premium members get $1 to donate now and again. Random. Yeah, they get like a free $1 super chat.
Here, give that to somebody because $1 won't buy you shit on super chat.
Yeah, and then YouTube takes 30% of that dollar.
Right, exactly. 70 cents.
Yeah,
here's 70 cents, kid. Go buy yourself something.
Yeah,
pretty.
Get yourself a stick of gum. Not even a whole pack of gum. No, just a stick.
Just a stick. And guess what? It's fruit stripe scum.
Yeah, loses its flavor in 3 chews.
Yep. 30 chews or less.
That's all you get, motherfucker.
It loses its flavor. It loses its flavor in the pack.
Fuck you for being here. Take the 70 cents, you prick.
Yeah, many of people joined us on Monday, and we're crying in the chat as well as all of us. Yes, we're going to miss Weeps. And she is planning on coming back, but she's got to finish first. She's going to finish school and get out from under the thumb of these authoritarian enemies of comedy. So,
yeah.
Yes.
She's got to learn to let her freak flag fly, but education is very important.
Yes,
and she's so close. She's so close to being done.
Yeah, she's on her like last year, so I mean, we just gotta wait it out, I guess.
Grin and bear it.
Yep. So, but yeah, that's pretty much my future as of right now. Is just getting moved before I, you know, like I said, I will try to do a few more videos before I tear the set down, but it ain't gonna be long. Like this shit's gonna happen quick now that I've got the contract in, and all I gotta do is sign on the dotted line, and boom, I got a house. They're gonna drop it in no time, as long as the rain holds out. As long as the rain holds out, so they can pour the runners. It ain't gonna be, you know. So
how long were you talking from say today? 60 days? So you're in your new place?
Less than that.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Dude, it takes literally a day to drop a trailer and strap it down.
Yep.
Once the foundation's down, it'll take them no time to drop that trailer.
Yeah, I thought foundation was 30 days to cure, 28 days to cure, something like that.
Hell no.
Oh, not no more.
No, that they'll put calcium in the concrete to make it dry faster.
Mm-hmm.
That shit will dry in 2 days. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Now, if you're talking like a full foundation, maybe. But we're talking about just slits of concrete that are like this. And there's like 4 of them. Yeah, there's just like 4 of them, and they put the trailer's got beams under it, and those beams line up with those runners, and they drop it on blocks and strap it down to the anchor points. You know, that's all they do.
Level. Yeah, make sure it's all level so the Roomba doesn't go to one corner.
Yep, they'll level it out and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, so Magog ain't fucking a fat broad, and the fucking trailer don't fucking flip over.
And technically, I don't even have to get the runners. They will just block it and drop it if I want like a non-permanent foundation for it. But I want it to be more stable. Even if I end up getting rid of this trailer, because I don't plan on living in it forever. This is like my glorious 5-year plan.
Yeah.
You know,
and then you can always keep it there as a summer home.
Yeah, like if I end up
building redneck.
Yeah, well, if I end up building a
trash.
If I end up building like a real house, which I want to do in the next couple of years, depending on, like a real house. I'm going to build it on that land. And then I can either get rid of that trailer or just keep it there for like a guest house, or like when actors come down to film parts,
their trailer.
They can stay in that damn thing. It's got 2 bedrooms and a kitchen and a bathroom. I mean, it'll be fine. You know, it'll be a nice little. That's for the talent to stay in. You know,
just put like 2 to 3 bunk beds in each room, and just freaking pack them in.
Yeah, just pack them in. Like,
but
I put cameras everywhere. It's the redneck Big Brother.
Too bad Magog runs in there right before they come and shits in the chemical toilet and fucking clogs it. And then the whole fucking trailer fucks up.
Magog clogs the porta potty.
Yeah, this cocksucker.
Chemical toilet? What are you talking about?
He invites me down to play a fucking village idiot and fucking, and me and my old lady roll in.
You use the word play very, very liberally there.
You know, right?
What?
To be a village idiot, not play a village idiot.
Yep.
Shut the fuck up. I don't even know you. You shut your fucking cake hole. Listen, and then I'm fucking. No. I'm sorry if I offended you, but shut the fuck up. Listen.
You can't offend me.
Shut up. What? You don't listen to me? Shut the fuck up.
You're not worth listening to.
Shut up. Are you really right now? Go. Shut up. Listen. So fucking Magog takes a fucking power dump in there and fucking invites me down. Oh, hey, don't use the toilet. But yeah, use that thing. You fucking sleep in there with you and the old lady and the dogs, and the thing smells like a fucking sewer. Oh, you get changed in there, you asshole. You're not allowed in the house.
I'm thinking about not inviting you now. I'm thinking about not inviting you now because you're a crazy asshole. Probably walk outside, be like, "What a beautiful! Why is the trailer burned down?"
I was smoking in bed.
Joker!
What kind of cheap shit is this? Your trailer burns down. What'd you do?
Because my real plan is to piss off the people who own the other 2 plots.
Oh, good. You fight me all the time.
Yeah, I just want to ruin their fucking hunting because that's all they use that land for. To the point of them selling it to me, like that. I'm hoping they just come back and be like, "Listen, man, we can't do any good hunting with you and your goddamn medieval village back here, and you're walking around like a goddamn necromancer, devil worshiper, and scaring the fucking deer off. Do you just want to buy this land so we can go buy a deer camp somewhere else? Yeah, man, I'll give you 30,000 each for each plot. I'll give you 6,000 right now."
Well, you're talking about having a firing range, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know a guy is building what would you call it? Something like a replica Modus. So I guarantee that would run them off after about a day or 2.
Yeah, I just hope one of my fans, like we've talked about this, one of my fans wins the lottery. I have a bunch of fans who are like, they're playing the Powerball and shit. They're like, if I win, I'll give you like $2 million. I'm like, I hope that really does happen. Because I'm going to build some weird shit.
You wouldn't even need it, man.
Yeah, I'm going to build some weird shit. Like, them rednecks ain't go, is that a goddamn castle? There's a goddamn castle back here on my hunting land.
What the hell's hanging from that tower? Is that a giant anus?
What
the fuck?
They come out there. They come out here. They come out there to like hunt in the fucking November and shit. They're sitting in their deer blinds, and all of a sudden they hear, boom, and this big fucking rock just takes out like a deer. I'm hunting with a catapult.
Get out my level, bitch!
Goddamn, you don't even need a goddamn hunting license with a catapult. That ain't no fair.
Make a trebuchet.
Goddamn trebuchets and villages ruining my hunting. Goddamn castles and shit. I step on the fucking goddamn hobbit holes.
Clarify, you do have a pond though, right?
Nope, this 12.5 acres is pretty much all forest. Now the back 12.5 that I don't own, but the other people do, that has a pond and a nice clearing. And I really want that back property. I want the front one too, just so I can like drive straight through, so I don't have to zigzag up the easement. But I would, if either of them want to sell it to me, I'd take both. But if it's only one, I'd prefer the back one. I want that back property because
that'd be great to shoot some scenes in, man. You know, either a Lady in the Water scene or like people fetching water, just comedy crap. But
well, it's not very hard to build a pond.
Yeah, but it's whether or not you want to.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless you can hit a spring, it'd pretty much just be standing water, and that's a lot of snakes and snapping turtles and nastiness.
Heaters.
Yeah, it's swamp water, and I don't know if I want that. But if I can hit a spring, like that back property has a pond on it because there's a spring, you can see how they dug it out, and you can see where the spring runs into the water. The lake shaped kind of like this. The little pond is shaped like this. That corner is where the spring is, just feeding nice cold fresh water into the pond. And man, you could stock that pond. You can have fucking bass in it and crappie, and it's about a half-acre size pond. It's pretty good size. Not big enough to put a boat in, but big enough to fish in or do whatever have you.
But it'd be if you put a boat in it, it'd be fucking comedy.
Yeah, right. Just be like, I don't want to drown. And the camera just zooms out, and I'm like in a pond this big. I'm in a pond this big. Oh God, I'm gonna fall off the boat.
Just stand up. It's fine.
Yeah, just stand up, right? I can't swim. Remember Robin Hood Men in Tights? He falls in that little creek. He's like, I can't swim. He's like kicking.
It's like an inch deep, yeah.
It's like an inch deep. Carrie always just kind of like looks at the camera like, that was great. But no, my 12 and a half acres, like we've only cleared like 3/4 of an acre right there at the front. The rest of that, like there's like 11 acres of just pine and hardwood. As far as the fucking eye can see, dude, I'd have to take down so many trees to clear a spot to build the village. Like I'd have to clear probably another 2 acres.
Build a fair amount of the village with the trees.
Jesus Christ, it's nothing but fucking. It's been growing wild for decades.
Yeah, your replica village would be, like a third of the way actual replica village, right?
Yeah,
not the near stuff, but like, well, we got so many trees here, let's just make log cabins or whatever.
I found something I want for the show, for the bigger production. It's an industrial sized fog machine for Hollywood.
Yeah,
it's like $5,000. But I read the specs on it, and you could put up to like 40 gallons of the fog juice in it.
Oh,
it'll cover like 6 square miles in ground fog.
Jesus,
I was like, see the deer. Yeah. What the hell happened here?
Next time them guys come out hunting, I'm just gonna turn that fucker on. Be like, man, I'm freaking out. What is this? Goddamn Stephen King's The Mist.
He's casting out evil voodoo magic again. God damn it. Get the preacher up in here.
So, at least I have so many trees to take down that I'm not going to have a shortage of wood to build the village with.
Yep.
Like, you should see the burn pile that's already up there from just that 3/4 that I cleared. That shit has, like, entire trees on it. Like, we're just going to have to burn it. Because I'm not going to be able to cure those trees. Because I have no idea how long it's going to take to build the village. I can't just have logs sitting on my property rotten, They're going to go to rot. They're going to get termites in them and stuff if I just let them sit up. So we're just going to burn that first burn pile. But when I go to build the village and clear to like at least an acre or 2, they're going to have a lot of logs. I'm going to have a lot of wood. I'm going to have a lot of wood to choose from. But this burn pile is so fucking big. The Google Maps like image is from 2019 from the sky. You can see the burn pile. Jeez. That's how fucking big it is. It's big. It's as tall as a fucking house. Like when we go to burn it, it's gonna burn for a week. It's gonna be fucking hot. That's gonna be a fucking hot ass burn pile. That's just gonna burn for a fucking week, man. I'm gonna have to call the fire department. Y'all see a lot of smoke. That's me. Okay, don't need to send out any fire trucks.
Don't send Raphael out here with the garden hose. That's just me. Leave it be.
Now, okay. So it's technically you're just burning it off. Is there an option to sell it?
No, yeah, I've had a couple guys come out and take what they wanted to make like fest posts, but it's all pine. So I can't sell it as firewood. You don't burn firewood in chimneys because the sap gunks up the flue.
Yep.
Right.
You don't burn pine in fireplaces. So it's no good as firewood. And a few guys might give me like $20 for a few of the logs to make fence posts or something. But for the most part, nobody wants it. It's just pine. And it's thin pine. But most of the trees are about that big around. Most of the logs are like this, I'm not really worried about selling it. If
they're just big enough for your butthole.
Sure, yeah. The Amazing Critter Man gave me $20. This is for the people who'd like to donate but can't. Thanks, Critter Man. Appreciate it,
bud. I know that feeling.
Yeah, appreciate that. I don't know. I just I'm gonna have no shortage of wood. So everybody freaking out, you should keep that wood.
No,
it's gonna go to rot.
It's wood. The trees will make more.
Yeah. It's pine too. Those pine trees grow like 6-7 foot a year. There's a reason why you're able to buy Christmas trees every year because they literally grow 6 foot a year.
they're pains in the ass too to get rid of. Ugh.
No, I kept all my hardwoods up. I kept all my hardwoods. I like shade trees. I have a real nice oak right there that we kept up. Real beautiful oak tree, probably a good 60, 70 years old.
Now, are you gonna cut an L into it and basically build on either side, and then have that way you have multiple angles for the set and everything?
Yeah. No, I'm probably gonna clear an acre right in the middle of the woods, and build the village so that all around the village is nothing but trees.
Okay.
And so no matter what camera angle I use, I'm never gonna pick up anything modern. I mean, you should see, when I move out there, I'm going to do like a live stream and take the camera outside onto the deck and walk around the property. You guys will see there ain't nothing outside of the power lines going down the easement. There's nothing out there that's modern.
Right.
You can't see the horizon. You can't see houses in the distance. Nothing. I can't see the neighbors.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah. I mean, my nearest neighbor is like 20 acres away.
Oh man. Barbecue time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll bring half a cow.
I'll bring the DDT for the ticks.
Yeah.
No, you killjoy.
No.
My fantasy.
No, there's not going to be any ticks because I'm going to take care of the area. I'm going to keep it cut down. You'd only get ticks if you go walking through the woods, and two, I'm gonna get a couple guinea fowl to run around out there. They love ticks and chiggers, man. They'll eat them all up. We'll get a few guinea chickens. They're great. They're great fucking alarms too. Anybody come driving up the easement, they just start going whoop 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 whoop. Start making that fucking sound they make.
Hey, that's racist. You can't use like guinea chickens. You can't use that word, guinea.
Shut up, you guinea.
I'm not a guinea.
Oh, I'm sorry, you wop cocksucker. I didn't mean to
I'm not a guiney cocksucker.
He has papers.
I'm not.
He has papers. He's AKC registered.
I'm Irish.
Irish.
Well, that explains your alcoholism. That's the same thing as Irish.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I must be full.
The priority here is to get moved up there, rebuild the regular set so I can get back to doing content, but also start filming outside because that's an option I can't do at the apartment complex. So at least I have more options before the studio's built to continue doing stuff, and hopefully to build enough subscribers that I start getting more the art prints sold and stuff, and get a budget for the show to build the village. That's the main goal after I move up there and build the studio. Like, here's step 1 through step 3 as of right now. Step 1, move up there now that I've bought the house. Step 2, build the studio. Step 3, get funding to build the village. That's it.
Step 4, profit.
Yeah, step 4 is hire actors and get fans out to be background actors. And it's going to be a bigger production than people think it is.
Set design, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're looking at like old school blacksmiths and stuff, and the bellows, and you have to make all that stuff.
Yep. Now, luckily, I've got a shit ton of fans who are willing to take a week or 2 off of work, come down to Arkansas and help me build some of this shit, and they know how to build some of this shit. So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I wish I had other skills than beating the hell out of people. Or I'd help too. I could always be a slave driver. I can motivate them.
How'd you get the village built in a week? We had whips.
We had whips, and the Killing Joke was there, and he was everybody wanted to get out of there quickly, so they worked double time. He's annoying as fuck.
Yep. It's like oh, joke's here, party ruined.
Yeah, party's over, guys. Fuck it.
The hardest building to build in the village is probably going to be the inn. This is the tavern. Most of the village buildings are going to be, because this is a very poor village in Morskar, it's going to be like log cabin with straw roofs and stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. But the inn is going to be like 2 floors. You know, that's going to be the hardest part, honestly. It's to build the inn.
houses.
Yeah.
Are you doing a full inn? I mean, like interior and a full on.
The whole village is the whole village.
Really,
every building is going to be inside and out functional. Yeah, no,
really. No. Oh, it's all functional. Whoa.
Yeah, I want to be able to film on it year after year, week after week. I don't want to have to go in and like tear things down and put things back up. We're going to take care of it. I'm going to spray for termites and I'm going to treat the wood and everything because that won't show up on camera. It doesn't matter. But no, it's going to be fully like people can go there and like walk into the houses and there'll be props everywhere. There'll be beds in them. There'll be, they'll be medieval though. It'll be like straw beds, furs, candles and shit,
all right. See, it's different
ocean
than
bottles.
What I thought you were doing. I thought you were doing like a
facade.
Yeah, like
a fake Western Main Street.
Where it's just
the buildings. Yeah,
I was just thinking Blazing Saddles.
No, I want to build a full village with trees planted and everything, so that no matter where I move with the camera, it's going to be a fully function. I'm inspired by how like Peter Jackson built Hobbiton. He literally built the Shire, and it's still up. You can go and visit it in New Zealand because he physically built it. They built all those Hobbit homes and everything. They physically built every bit of it so that it looked very real and everything, and
so it could film from any angle.
Right. Yeah. And so I can also get like a really nice drone that shoots like 4K, and I can do like sky shots of the village and shit like that, and not see like, there's some modern shit in the background, behind the buildings.
You said Nazi.
That was not funny. On a funny meter, you came up with a below 0. You failed. You suck and die.
But but we still have designing to do. I don't know if I'm going to do like an actual like 2-story tavern or if I'm just going to do like a classic like Viking longhouse mead hall as the tavern, And it might be that because that'll be kind of fun to build, and I'd love to have a Viking longhouse on my property.
That would be nice. But building that boat would be
and it wouldn't be that expensive. I mean, it's still going to cost money to get all the wood and the carpentry, all the tools and stuff to do it. But because there's no modern plumbing or concrete,
illegal Filipinos.
It's dirt floors and hay and
I mean,
no electricity except for the lights that are running and cameras and stuff.
Yeah, we'll probably actually when I'm filming use a solar powered Jenny. For the daytimes and stuff like that. Or I might run electrical out there, but just have like some outlets hidden behind like bricks.
Yeah, or stones or something. They make those. They make those for
you're only
like outside shit.
Right.
You're probably only going to be coming from like a certain angles though. I mean, you may never like something you can technically you can hide behind a brick or a piece of like furniture or something. Would be
Well, I'm going to try to use as much natural lighting anyway because when I film, like the camera and stuff, they use batteries. These big fucking rechargeable batteries that are like this that go on the back of the fucking camera. Right. Because I'm getting a nice camera. I'm probably going to get a C200, Canon C200 cinematography camera.
Yeah, which Canon's a good name.
$5,000 camera, but I want it. I want it bad. Because it does some wicked cool shit, and I can't wait to start filming with stuff like that. But I want to use as much natural lighting as possible, like real candlelight and real firelight. So I want to build like stone fireplaces and stuff like that in the meat hall and stuff like that, or have like a hearth in the center of it and actually fill it with coal and catch it on fire, like for the lighting. I want to start doing stuff like that because because you can have like camera mounted LEDs that don't take much power. They take batteries, and that's all you really need is a main light on the camera when you're using a lot of natural light. So there's going to be a certain ambiance to the show, There's not going to be a Magog Tower, guys. I see you guys saying that, but no, there's no, I ain't got the money for a tower. The storyline is Magog's going to lose his tower, and he's gonna go on the run into hiding and end up in Nightshade Village as a fugitive from the Valenheim Vanguard who's hunting him. And
the studio can always still act as a tower.
The indoor. They're talking. Right. They're probably talking about building an
actual tower now.
No, that ain't gonna happen probably.
One day.
But Magog's basically going to open up a magical emporium, a shop. He's going to be a magic merchant in Nightshade.
That'll be great.
And part of the story is that he sells fucked up enchantments and potions and shit to wayward adventurers and travelers. And he always ends up fucking their lives up.
You need a minstrel that can't play or can't sing, or just sings really fucked up songs.
Just constantly sings dirty limericks that gets produce thrown at him and shit, insulting people, and he can't help it. Here, try this enchanted lute, you liar. It's the liar of liars.
And then I'd like to write in a couple episodes where like Beardbarian shows up because he's on an adventure himself, runs into Magog, and they end up getting into some crazy antics. And that's going to be when Beery comes down from Canada to film,
Yeah, that'll be great.
So originally I wanted to just film for like 3 months straight and then edit. And then once a year, just like release the entire show so everybody can binge watch it on the Magog website. But now I'm thinking if I permanently build this village, I'm going to want to film on it like as often as possible. So I'll probably be doing like short films and stuff in between that too. So that's going to be fun. Yeah, it's going to be fun. If I can ever make it happen. Now, of course, we're still talking about a massive to guys like you and me, a massive budget. Now, compared to Hollywood, it's nothing. If I had $100,000 right now, I could do everything I wanted to do.
Right.
Like quite literally, like I could build the village, I could get the cameras and the lighting and the props and I could even have enough money left over for, to throw the actors a little something for their time, like $100,000 would do the first season of the show like that, So it's just all about having a goal and a dream and working really hard to get there, no matter how many years it takes. Cause I've been now doing this YouTube thing like almost 2.5 years and I'm finally moving. Like I'm taking my sweet time with it, but I would have moved sooner. Honestly, I would have been working towards something earlier if the Patreon thing hadn't happened, because I lost like 70% of my income, and I haven't been able to make it back, even with the art prints. Even with selling the art prints, I haven't been able to make it back. So,
yeah, but I'll tell you what, you have the greatest chat and the greatest fans I have seen on YouTube ever.
Oh yeah,
your fans are just awesome people.
Well, you have me as a fan, so I have to agree.
Right? No, I love my fans and how supportive they are. I mean, just to prove that, like what happened when we announced Weibo was leaving the show and that she's going to have to find a normal jack-off job because she couldn't do this online thing anymore, and it was like, man, our fans just was like, and I was like, all the super chats tonight are going to Weibo to get her some groceries, and so she has some money until she gets up on her feet. We were able to raise $1,300.
That's wow.
That's how incredible. Awesome our fans are. Like they just they gave her a good proper send off and goodbye, and it was wonderful. It really was. And I it may be a year before she can come back, but I can't wait till she comes back, honestly. So, but in that year, we're going to have to figure out how to redo side quests. I'm going to have to do new overlays, find a find a co-host or whatever. I still have to talk to Erilyn and Beardy and find out what they want to do. I don't know if they want to just try to do a 3-person show or if we want to try to find a stand-in. I still have to talk to them, but that's priority number 1 when I get set back up over in the new place. And then priority number 2 is get back to doing the regular content, and start having fun with it too. So start filming episodes where instead of Magog behind this set, Magog be out in the woods with a campfire, Are you afraid of the dark? Kind of like the beginning of that. Throw some salt in the fire and it like sploosh, it blows up in his face. And he's like, I call this the tale of the moron SJW congresswoman. And he goes, whoa, and he goes, my eyes! God, so much smoke. Why did I do that?
Poe! Where are you, you son of a bitch?
Motherfucker.
You technically could still bring in other people, still playing they'd be the guest spot. They're still portraying the thief, but she's just that person.
I don't know.
So it's a different actor playing the thief.
Yeah, it's a different actor playing the thief, and she was because you know how she's always taken like, oh, this week I'm Beardy, or this week I'm so and so, or this week I'm she was always a different character every week.
Yeah, I know, but there's two problems with that idea, Rhino. Okay, there's 2 problems with it. One, there are so few female comedians that are up to her talent.
Right.
It's going to be hard. There's a big shoes to fill and a big bra. We love you, Weebs.
And
I'm not close to the idea, but whatever female YouTuber decides to try out for the position of taking the place of Weibo so that we can go back to that nice 2 female, 2 male dichotomy. I do like that. I don't like the idea of the stream being like 3 dudes teaming up against Angie all the time,
Right.
I did like that balance. But if it is a woman, she's going to have to prove herself comedically and with improv skills. I mean, Weibo's just such a talent, There's going to be some big shoes to fill. So whoever wants to try out for it are welcome to try out for it, but good luck. You better bring the funny.
Yeah, she was something else. I mean, yeah, she was not intimidated by my antics or shenanigans. She just stared me down, and it was just like, okay, I'm going to shut up now. She was great.
Tetris Freak asks, where's Vamp Candy? Vamp's never coming back. What are you talking about? Oh, man. No. She's with Tonka doing whatever they do. No. She left the show after the first season to join the Kumite and the internet blood sports stuff, and I didn't want to be a part of that. That's not my thing. More power to them, whatever. But she's with Tonka. I think she's dating him or whatever. Or I don't know the whole story because I don't talk to them anymore. But not that I hate them or anything. They're just over there doing their thing, and I'm doing my thing, and I don't really want any part of it. The blood sports thing. So Vamp's never coming back. No, she's not ever going to come back to the show. Plus, she never really played ball anyway.
Jeremy, I'm gonna dip out. Let you get somebody else in here if somebody else wants to roll in.
Sure, Rhino. Well, it was good talking with you, bud.
Yeah, dude. I'm excited for this thing, man. I can't wait to get out there and actually put some work in on it.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. And you come out and be like because I've seen you in real life. We met at VidCon. You could be like a big ass ogre or something on the show. You're so fucking big.
Oh, dude, just a
Who's
giant.
taller than me? Rhino's taller than me. Yeah, you're a giant, but you're the runt of the litter.
Right. They kicked me out. They kicked me out of Giant Town, so I have to come live in the Nightshade Village.
Mm-hmm. Well, we could work on some of that, and keep paying attention to Twitter and stuff because I'll be looking for some people to work with that superhero project.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Dude, I'm stoked. Yeah, just hit me up.
Yeah.
So,
well, Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah, if anybody wants to, jump in, just DM
Magog.
Magog Morriscar on Twitter.
Yep.
And also, if you have a couple bucks, throw them towards the Patreon for Magog, and
Oh,
let's fund this thing. Well, not Patreon.
No, I left Patreon.
Oh, okay.
They fucked me up the ass, so I was like, nope, I don't like this side of ass rape.
Well, I guess send him some more super chats or send him some more. Some
I got a subscribe star, so
send him some money through subscribe star.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Come up and let's build this thing. All right, thanks.
Take it easy, Rhino.
Yeah,
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, eat shit and die, motherfucker.
Oh, I learned something new today. You're a giver and not a receiver.
I'm always a giver. I'm a very giving person. But yeah, I mean, once I get moved and the set gets rebuilt and I can do regular content, that's going to be I'm going to hit the ground running, guys. I mean, it's going to be like video every day as often as I can. Try to get them subs coming in, try to get those new watchers coming in, new people that are going to see what I do and learn about the project and go, oh, I want to be a part of this,
Yeah.
Because that's the next step. I've been promising this for so damn long, but it's taken so damn long to get here. I'm afraid a lot of my fans were like, he doesn't keep his promises. No, it takes time to do this type of stuff and money.
Yeah,
it takes time and money to do this, like to buy a place and move and just living out on land too, going from an apartment to 12 acres that I got to take care of. Like I got to get my tractor fixed that's over in storage. I'm going to need that some bitch. It's got a 4-foot cutting deck. I ain't push mowing that fucking 3/4 of an acre I cleared. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, you've been giving updates a lot, and that's good. Yeah.
It's
you're not keeping anybody in the dark, and you're being really transparent with everything that you've been doing and what you're going through to get it done.
I'm trying. That's also why I didn't spend that $5,000 I raised last year with the GoFundMe. I probably jumped the gun on that GoFundMe. I thought things would happen a lot faster.
Yeah.
And but people who donated to that, you guys have to understand if you guys want me to, I can blank out the account number and stuff, but I can even show you the bank statement. That money did not get spent. That will go to the studio as promised. It will. I've been sitting on it. I made sure not to spend it. I've been sitting on it. It's just been sitting there in the bank. just it will happen. I keep my promises. I really do. Anybody who knows me behind the scenes, anybody who's ever talked to me knows that I'm not here to rip the fans off and make promises I can't keep. We are doing this. We're working towards it. I've got the land. I've got a place to live on the land now. It's moving. It just took some time.
Yeah. Oh, shit does take time like that. I mean, buying land and all this stuff going into escrow and
it took
everything. Everything. It's a nightmare sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I had to I went to like 3 or 4 different mortgage companies before I found one that would
approve you.
Yeah, approve me because I make money on the internet and that scares them. Even though I made plenty of money, I cleared like 38,000 last year just on YouTube. You add my VA benefits and all that into it. I did pretty fucking well for myself last year. And even then they were like, you make money on YouTube?
You know what? You should have. Yeah, it's a risky business, but also I mean, USAA, that bank. I mean, me and the killing wife, she's also a combat vet. And, it's basically you get that secured loan.
Yeah, they
USAA.
No, they have rules though. The VA loans are different. I know that USAA and Veterans United both approved me for a loan.
Yeah,
but only if I put a double wide, not a single. The VA loan will not give you the money for a single wide. And really? I don't want to spend $80,000-$90,000 on a brand new double wide because I don't want to live in a trailer my whole life. This is a temporary living situation. I want it as cheap as I possibly. I need a roof over my head so that I can pour my money into the studio and the production. Okay. That's all I need. And when I found these nice 2017, they've never been lived in, so I guess you can call them used their title is used.
Mhm.
So I don't have to pay sales tax on a used trailer. You don't have to pay sales tax on a used mobile home. And two, it's not like it's refurbished. It's never been lived in. They bought them at auction from the government. They were built by FEMA.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, they were built by Champion for FEMA.
Champion. All right.
Yeah, it's a good brand mobile home manufacturer.
Yeah.
They were built by it's a Champion home, but they were built on contract for FEMA for like disaster relief.
Yeah.
Well, the government auctioned a bunch of them off that never got used, and these people that sell them, they fucking bought a bunch of them and they resell them for a little bit of a profit. I'm getting this thing for $23,000. That's fucking nothing.
That ain't nothing.
And because they were built for the government, they are not built like other trailers. Let me tell you something, Joke. You've lived in a trailer before?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This thing that I bought for $23,000, it's got full 1/2-inch drywall. The ventilation system's in the ceiling. It's got a sprinkler system. It's got a double extra wide bathroom because it had to be handicapped accessible for the government. So it's got a big walk-in tub.
Yeah.
And it's not all crammed in there, like I hate trailer bathrooms, man. I really do.
Yeah, because everything's like right there.
Yeah, you open the shower door and it hits the toilet. No,
yeah.
No, this is like this. Yeah. No, I'm a big guy. I like a bigger bathroom, And so the toilet's one of them tall standing toilets.
Yeah, the handicap toilet.
It was built with 2x4s, not 2x2s.
Really?
Yeah. It is built like a tank, bro.
Good.
And it doesn't have vinyl siding. It has aluminum. So it's not cheap vinyl siding that'll fade. It's a fucking aluminum siding.
Aluminum?
Yeah.
That's a metal.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't plastic.
No, it's not plastic outside. It's fucking metal.
Dude, that ain't moving nowhere.
No. Once it's anchored down, it's essentially
everything, all the vents and stuff are
in the ceiling instead of the floor. Yeah.
Damn.
And it's got a air conditioning heater combo unit built on the back of it. So I don't even have to install like an actual. I don't have to install AC or heat. It's built on the back of the house.
Shit, you got a deal, son.
Yeah, and it's got a
large.
And it's got a tankless electric water heater in it.
Get the fuck out.
That superheats the water as it passes through it.
It's a self-sufficient.
Mm-hmm.
It's a self-sufficient.
They were specifically designed to drop, anchor down, hook up, and move a family in.
And live.
For disaster relief. So this isn't no fucking single wide, $40,000, half-inch paneling, wood paneling, and fucking 2x2s. No, this was built like a real house. This was built with 2x4s. It was built with proper insulation. It was built with aluminum siding instead of plastic. It was built with fucking quarter or half-inch drywall.
23 grand
for 23.5. Yeah.
Shit, that's like a sore dick. You can't beat it, man.
Yeah. Now the downside is it's a single wide, so it's 14 foot wide by 50 foot.
But if it's just you,
but it's just me. I don't have kids. I don't have a family. Yeah,
exactly.
It's a perfect.
What do you need more for?
In fact, the D&G who's selling it to me, their biggest customers who buy them things, because that's what they always do. They go buy these damn things at auction. Yeah. Nobody's ever lived in it. Most of their customers are construction companies that buy them and use them as offices.
Yeah.
They'll buy them things and drop them on a construction zone, and then once they're done building, they'll fucking move it. It's a break room or an office or whatever for construction companies. A lot of construction companies buy them, and they're built like brick shit houses. So, there's only like 3 windows in the whole thing, and they're all like double pane, eco-friendly windows that are, they ain't no single pane with the.
They're like insulated.
Yeah, they're super insulated. Yeah, and they got floodlights built into them on the outside. It's got floodlights. And I was like, for $23,000, all I need is a roof. It's more secure than a regular single wide. Mm-hmm. And regular single wides, I went and priced them brand new 2019. So I went and looked at them. Cheapest one I could get was $43,000.
Oh, fuck that, man. You got a deal. You got
Yeah.
such a deal.
Yeah, and it's a 2017, so it's only a few years old. You know.
Yeah, fuck it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know. That.
Yeah. It's essentially I just bought like a tiny home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiny home for a big man
Yeah.
with big dreams.
Yeah, I mean, I personally have never wanted to live in a mobile home my whole life. Like, I don't like
Yeah.
mobile homes permanently. I do
Yeah.
plan on building a proper house one day.
Yeah.
But for the next 5 years, while I'm building up this show and building up my career and everything,
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Sacrifices have to be made.
Yeah, exactly. I'd much rather pay $270 a month for that than $700 for this place one more month.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it, you know? So, yeah, I mean, you know, it sounds all ghetto and rednecky that I'm moving into a trailer out in the woods, but
Hell no.
it ain't
Hell
too
no.
bad. It ain't too shabby, man. It really
You
isn't.
know what? Whatever it takes to make your dream come true.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. That's all it is, man. So there's no shame in the game.
Mm-hmm.
None whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, because at the end of the day, too, it's like I told my parents too that I'm going to be spending most of the time in the studio once it's built anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep in the trailer or like
Yes.
go cook my food in the trailer or whatever. But
Yeah.
outside of that, once that studio's built, it's going to be like a 40 by 40 shop.
Yeah.
It's going to be huge. I'm going to be out there on my computer. That's where my computers are going to be. That's where,
that's where you're going to spend most of your time.
9 times out of 10, yeah, I'm going to wake up, grab a shower, and then walk out my front door and go to my shop. And I'm going to be in there all day.
Shit, shower, and sleep. That's all it's there for.
So why the fuck do I need like a $60,000 double wide or a $90,000 double wide?
Exactly.
You know, like that's why I didn't get the VA loan, is because the VA loan they won't give you a VA loan for a single wide.
All right.
Yeah, it's just one of the government rules with the VA loan. And if you do use the VA loan for a mobile home, it has to be built after a certain year. So
yeah. I mean, that's what we ran into here. They have to approve the neighborhood. They have to
inspect everything. Yeah,
exactly. But you know what? They're only looking out for you too.
Yeah, sure. They don't,
because we're looking at buying a home. You know, one room to build a studio in, one room for guests. Like we got friends that like we work together sometimes, for a guest room, and a master bedroom. You know, in a nice area, quiet, someplace where we could retire, because she's going to be up from retiring from the government in about 5 years.
Right.
So, you know, we ain't no spring chickens. So, you know, we're going to want to retire that way. And we went through the VA, and she's like, yep, she's got, I mean, not through the VA, through the USAA, the government loan. And she's like, yep, guaranteed loan.
Yeah, it's a VA loan. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get to use it once. You get to use it once per house.
Yeah.
You know, but shit, you can also use I found out you could use the VA loan as a builder's loan.
Really?
Yeah, you can use it and build a custom house. Ooh. If you get approved. Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't want to go through all that. You know?
Yeah, but to live in a house that nobody else has lived in, there ain't nothing like it.
Yeah, but you know what?
That's designed for you.
We're past that. We're past that age, man.
Well, it depends on how big you want it. Like my parents, my dad used his VA loan to build their dream home, and it's 2,100 square foot, and it's brand new. It was built by their builder. You know, they hired a builder who had all the contractors and everything, and the loan got set up, and it was 2,200 square foot with the spare room, because there's a spare room above the garage. Yeah. That's not counted as part of the square footage, but that's my dad's hobby room.
Yeah.
You know, but the rest of the house, I mean, the total of the house is like 2,000 square foot plus that 200 square foot spare room. It's got a 2-car garage on it. It's got a shop on the back of it, and that has its own air conditioning heating unit built onto the house. So you walk through their bedroom, and there's another door, and you open it up, and there's my dad's little wood shop. And it's literally on a corner lot, and they got it all with the price of the lot included. The loan was $220,000.
Really?
Yeah. That ain't bad.
No, not
And that's a
not at
big
all.
fucking house. If you didn't want it that big, you could if you could get the VA loan for 150,000 for a builder's loan, it's actually
Yeah.
cheaper to build than buy most of the time.
Really?
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
actually cheaper to just find a lot that's like 35,000 for a lot.
Yeah.
And then get a $150,000 loan and build a $120,000 house. It's actually
Yeah.
cheaper sometimes.
Yeah. We're the real estate here in Florida is dirt cheap.
Yeah.
You know, we want to stay in the where we're at in the Tampa area. So, you know, we like it around here.
Yeah, sure.
That's something I'll bounce off of her. That's thank you for giving me that advice there.
Oh yeah, yeah. And if you guys have high enough, if she has high enough credit, because I'm
Oh,
assuming
yeah.
it's going to be her. If she has high enough credit, you could, if you have over 700 credit score,
Mhm.
you don't have to have a down payment.
There you go.
Yep. Now, it's still better to have a down payment regardless. But
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
that's one of the plus sides with the VA loan is you don't have to have a down payment if you have a certain credit score. I did have a Streamlabs. I forgot that was in the description because it's in the description of all my videos. Race Jacobson gave $1. Will you build Beardy's going in? No, probably not. My tavern in Nightshade Village is called the Ugly Mug. That's if I build it a proper tavern. Now, if it ends up as a mead hall, I'll call it something else. But we'll see how it goes. Have you thought, when looking for a temp cover for Weibo, have you thought of the Magog finds Tinder comedy vid? That's an interesting strategy. Just Magog on Tinder, like swipe left, swipe left, swipe left. You know, it's like he doesn't call it swipe left or swipe right. It's like conquer, 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 destroy, destroy, conquer, destroy.
Gauge me, or I'll send a plague of rats to your home. You ignorant slut.
Oh, that's my new favorite song, by the way. Rats.
Oh,
By Ghost. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, their new album has like an 80s.
Yeah, vibe to it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like Dance Macabre is like it's an 80s song. It's
Yeah.
just pure 80s, man. It's like 80s hair metal. Oh my God. I'm sitting there watching this going, somebody out there was like, it is impossible to do satanic metal mixed with ABBA. And Ghost went, hold my beer.
Yeah, that hair.
They literally the music video for Dance Macabre literally has sorry, what up? I heard McCarthy.
So some people, if you tell them something's impossible, they will go out of their way to do it.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, the music
Like
video for
telling
Dance
them
Macabre even has like the girls in leotards dancing and shit. Like it's just like the 80s, man. I'm watching it going like this looks like Thriller.
Dude, I gotta play it. I might have a listening party at WJOKE. Oh man. Yeah, I was meaning to get a hold of you too. There was a couple of bands that you were requesting that I really want to get, and I want to download on my playlists because they were just slamming good.
Oh yeah. I've got quite a list of, like, usually if I can catch you live and it's not one of your video game ones, because I don't like that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, shove it.
Sorry, I don't like to watch people play video games. It's just
I play music.
You do, but you're also playing a fucking video game.
Yeah, that's true. I don't do them that much, but like I'm like, I want to stream, but I don't want to sit there and pay attention. I want to play a game.
No, you do what you do, man.
I do what I want to do.
When I catch the actual like radio show, I end up like getting in there and I'm like Shaman's Harvest.
Yeah, that's
fucking.
I got
fucking. One of my new favorite is Highly Suspect. They have such a grunge sound, man. So love that band.
That song, Country as Fuck.
Yeah,
I love that
Country as Fuck. Yeah, or Dirty Diana. That's a great song.
Yeah. Oh man, you turned me on to a lot of good shit.
Oh
A
yeah,
lot.
I introduced you to Rival Sons.
Right, Rival Sons. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
they have a good old school
That was
fucking bluesy rock sound, man.
yeah, yeah,
Very, very Led Zeppelin-esque, very Skinner Led Zeppelin sound.
yeah, yeah. And it's because of you that I got into listening to Blue Saturno.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh man, and then that turned me into listening to other shit. Like there's these albums, compilation albums called Dark Country.
yeah. It's outlaw country. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
or Outlaw
yeah,
Country. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. That kind of dark country blues rock is right up
yeah.
my alley. I live
Oh,
in the
same
South
here.
and hear it all the time, and I
Oh
love
yeah,
that shit. Like Devil, was it Devil Makes Three? That's a
3.
great
Yep,
band. Yeah, yeah, man. I love their song 10 Feet Tall. That's a
yeah.
great song.
Oh,
Yeah.
what you call it? Something in the Killing Room. Man, I can't remember the name of the song. Something Killing Room.
Right.
I'm old. I forget things, but man, there's just so many good tunes off of those albums.
Yeah.
I just put it on, play it through while I'm playing a video game, that Red Dead Redemption game, the cowboy game, and
Right.
it just fits the mood so perfect.
Oh yeah, you turn on outlaw country or dark country and
Yeah,
play
ride
Red
on
Dead.
a horse.
Yeah, Red
Yeah.
Dead. That totally fits a Red Dead. Every one of them fucking songs.
Mhm.
Then you play Skyrim. You got to play some of the epic
Yes,
rock.
the very
You got to play some fucking Nightwish and
yeah, yeah,
yeah, fucking Camelot and shit.
yeah.
Angus
Sorry, I get
McLife is his name.
Yo ho ho.
Hey, Magog.
Yo,
Yeah, I've been trying for the last 15 minutes to find a good picture. Have you ever heard of a Hugel culture bed?
okay, that didn't even sound English.
It wasn't. It's German.
Okay,
Well,
no.
you're talking about all the wood, right? And you're talking about people asking about what you do to keep realistic your village from like outsider real world stuff getting in. And I was thinking they have these things they call hugel culture beds, which is what they do. They take the logs and they stack them up like 8 foot tall, and then you throw like a half a foot of dirt over top of that, like triangled mound, and you can go very long with it, and you can make like a grass because you throw dirt on top of it, grass or whatever plants, and make like a natural looking visual barrier around things, so you could uh, partition off different portions of it and it not look like a deliberate barrier.
Um,
I'd probably have to send you something for you to
yeah,
find.
I'd have to see like a picture, but yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do the last 15 minutes, find a good picture. I'm not finding any good pictures. There's good
I
videos
think I
on
know what you're
YouTube.
talking about. It's kind of like a home built in a mound, and then the grass
Yeah,
grows
it's a
on it.
big. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a big mound.
you saw the examples of that kind of architecture in the poor Scottish village in Braveheart.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about, right? Is something similar to that, and you can do them very long, so that way it just looks like a natural hill or
Right.
start of a hill instead of you know, like a wall or something that would really catch your attention. That it's like, oh well, he's trying to get you to not look here.
Yeah,
And I
well,
find that annoying a lot of times in movies is so like it, because of just how overcrowded we are anymore. But it's like it becomes apparent they're trying to hide a section of something they're filming.
I won't necessarily run into that problem if I build the village right in the center of my property. It's going to have acres of woods on all sides of it. So,
Oh yeah, but I mean between sets as well, right? Like in the village itself, you could use it as a natural barrier between different set sections.
oh sure, we're going to figure that out once I get enough people lined up to come out at a specific time to build it. Because I'm probably gonna schedule it so everybody can take the same time off. The ones that want to come down. So we're going to actually have like a landscaping plan and all that stuff way beforehand, have all the materials bought way beforehand. And then when all my workforce shows up, we're going to just get to work. So we'll figure it out as we go. It's going to be kind of fun. But thanks for the recommendations. I'll definitely look into those. And if you find pictures of them or anything like that, send them to me. Race Jacobson dropped another Streamlabs to say, I recommend to both Nanaka and Mocha Rosary that they should try out to be the new co-hosts of SideQuest should that become a reality. I've talked with Nanaka and Mocha both. I think I know I've talked to Mocha. I'm not sure about Nanaka. I don't know how many times I've talked, but if they want to, they can message me. They think they can create a character and be funny. That's definitely a possibility. So I don't want to go past 2 hours, and I started at around 10:30, so we got about 15 minutes.
I could wear a wig and be a goyle.
You'd be one ugly woman.
Hey, kiss me, Magog. I'm a blonde now. Mooch, smoochy, smooch.
You're an ugly man, so you would make an even uglier woman. Sorry. I'm a dick. But
this is one of the characters from my show. I put on glasses and I review foodstuffs as Stan Ferrer, Guy Ferrer's younger brother, who's a loser. Going to Flavor Town, baby.
Only one person had the talent in that family.
You're damn right. And most of it run down the crack of his mama's ass.
Right. So if there's any questions in the chat about the future of the projects or what's happening or why there will be a lack of content for the next foreseeable couple weeks, possibly even a month. It just depends on how long it takes me to move and to get set back up. I mean, you guys got to understand, not only do I have to move in, but I've also got to rebuild this fucking thing. I got to rebuild everything. So
make sure it all functions. And
right. So, and I got to get internet out there. I mean, there's still a huge process to go. That's why I think I might have time for a few more videos before I completely pack up the set. But it's going to happen very quick. So be expecting just kind of I'm going to go dark probably.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that'll suck.
Yeah, it does.
But I like your stuff, man. I do. I truly do. And I'm not just saying that because I'm talking to you. But
I appreciate it.
Yeah. You're a funny dude. And it's not so often that you get to say that to somebody like, well, face to face, sort of.
Right.
You know, so.
Well, I appreciate you, Joe. You know,
yeah, no problem.
And I love your show. Everybody got to go subscribe to Joker.
Everybody loves me. Are you kidding me? Yes. Shut up! Everybody loves me.
The only problem I can see with you and your content is that you don't have a steady schedule. So I just never know when.
Yeah, the only steady schedule I got is Tuesdays and Thursdays. Everything else branched out from there. So right. I started WJOKE. As like just to fill in the potholes. There was shows like going to Stream Me, and there were shows just leaving and not dropping out, and nobody knew where they went. So I was like, well, this crowd needs something to listen to at work. I'll just put on a music show. Fuck it. Right. You got something to listen to. And it kind of took off a little bit. So I just keep doing it wherever I see a hole need to be filled.
Yep. Now I had an idea for my return, since I'm going to probably go dark for about a month, maybe even a little more, just because it also depends on what I want to do for my return. Might take a couple weeks to film, but I thought about doing the Return of Magog, like movie trailer. Where like Magog's like walking through there's a field just on the other side of this line of trees, and it's pretty much the only clear spot on the whole property outside of what we cleared. And I'd love to be able to go out there to that field and cut it down with the brush hog. And then once it's cut down, film this scene where I get like a fog machine and some smoke going off, and it looks like everything's on fire, and have Magog like doing that slow motion superhero walk through the field.
Yeah. and not looking back.
Right. And then he's like walking, and then there's like all these people running the opposite direction, dressed in medieval gear. Get some friends out to be like running in slow motion, like run. You hear dragon sounds, right? Shadow of a dragon flies over. Magog looks up, and with After Effects, like add some green fire coming out of his hand, like he's about to face off with the dragon, like a hero, like the hero that he is.
Yes.
And all the villagers turn. They're like, "Who is that? Who is that? Is he going to save us from the dragon?" And all of a sudden, you just see this wall of fog, and Magog standing there, and he looks up, and you see the glowing eyes of the dragon in the fog. And then all of a sudden, you just see this dragon head go and grab Magog and pull him off screen. And he goes, "Oh God! Oh, this hurt! Oh, this was a bad idea! Oh,
I'm supposed to be the hero!
oh God!
You dragon! Son of a bitch!"
And then the camera just pans to Poe sitting on the ground, and he's like, "Yeah, just act dead, Magog. Maybe he'll just fuck you and leave you alone."
Look for the soft spot.
Oh, he is good and proper fucked. This was the worst idea since the election of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. And then it just goes, the return of Magog, like just
Tell him you voted Democrat.
Yeah. If you yell out you're a Trump supporter, maybe he won't kill you. Wait, what if it's an SJW dragon? Now you're fucked. Now you're fucked. It's a genderqueer, non-binary dragon.
It's got tits and a dick.
It's got purple hair. Run, Magog. Run. Fucking dragon's got a mohawk.
Hey! Look who's talking. Both of us need to get cut up, man.
Yeah, fucked again. We're just welcome back to the show.
We're back.
I'd love to do all those like parody things. Have Poe like Magog's magical emporium gets haunted. So like stuff starts shaking one day, like all the ghosts arrive because Magog casts a spell, and then Magog goes, "They're here." Who's here? I don't know. I just felt like saying that.
Me and my friend are working on an animated series right now, believe it or not, that I got to do voice work for. It's about me trying to find my friend in where is it? Norway, and I don't speak Norwegian. And I'm just pissing on people and telling them to fuck off. It's out of control.
Nice.
But it's all custom animation, and it's all done with like game stuff that he's clipped together, and it's pretty cool. He sent me a rough video of it. It's the guy who makes like those. Did you see like the Iron Joker album covers? And the guy who makes my dog talk,
right,
and stuff, he makes him talk like Conan, and he
cool.
did the 6 million dono man he made for this fundraiser I'm doing for a compuper.
Oh, wouldn't it be great to have 6 million donos?
No, I'm only asking for $2,000. I'm almost halfway there too, and it's only been a week, and I'm like, wow, you guys are outrageous.
Berserk Shirt Bear in the chat brought up Poe Noir. Did you watch my last Poe episode where he had a little fedora on and a necktie?
No, I didn't. I didn't see that.
That was before the AOC video. I did a Poe called I did a new show Poe's doing called Midnight Confidential.
Oh, I got to check that out.
It's black and white, and he's got a little fedora on his head and a necktie like a gumshoe detective. Yeah.
Get out.
Of all the opium dens in all the world, she had to walk into mine.
Oh, man.
He's like, I'm on the case like a gumshoe detective. And it's basically him doing like political articles and investigating political, intrigue and stuff, So I thought it was funny. I thought people liked it. He had a little fedora on. He's like, hello. When Magog is away, Poe comes out to play. Welcome to Midnight Confidential. I see some people in the chat are blown away that I do the voice of Poe.
Oh, a look behind the curtain.
Yep. Never meet your heroes, folks.
Hey, look, I'm seeing my name in the chat. Yeah, it's me. Hey, fuckers. Fuck you. Suck it, nerds. I'm on the show and you're not.
I think I want to do like Poe sound clips for people to like download as like text alerts.
Oh yeah.
I'd love to do that.
You got a message, asshole.
Yeah. Hey, fuckhead, you got a text.
You got a text and fuck you.
Yeah, you have a new message. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. That's money. Money in the bank. Sell it as an app.
I'd love to do it. I'd love to do it like somebody calls and it goes to voicemail. It's like, you've called this number. Sorry, he can't come to the phone right now. He's busy jerking off a fucking elephant. If you leave your name and number, he'll get back to you after he's done jerking off a fucking elephant. I'm Poe. Have a dreary day.
I had the most unfortunate ringtone at the most unfortunate time. It was my ex-wife, and I had set her ringtone as a bunch of farts. And I'm just so I knew it was her calling. But I had my phone in my back pocket and I'm standing there in the laundromat and I'm shoving my laundry into a dryer and the fucking phone goes off and it's like people are looking at me in the fucking look. I go, it's my ex-wife, I swear.
I had an ex and she I deleted her number and everything, but then every now and again she'd call me and I hated it. So I decided to save her number again so I knew when she was calling, because if I didn't recognize the number, I'd pick it up and she'd be like, hi, it's me. I'll be like,
Yeah.
So I got tired of her calling, so I saved her number again. Because she'd call me every now and again with like regrets or wanting to talk or can we still be friends even though I cheated on you. And I fucking to make sure I knew when she was calling, I set her custom ringtone to be the Exorcist theme.
Oh, that's when you know the dick is good. Yeah. When they keep calling you back, I'm sorry. It's like, yeah, fuck you. Quit drunk dialing me.
Yeah. Fuck a Halloween theme or something. Yeah. I ain't answering that one.
No.
I love finding the custom ringtone. Said it like one time I said it, she called. It was like, use a hoe. Use a hoe.
I just started putting Carl fucking ringtones as her. I don't need no instructions. Know how to rock. And I'm like, fuck
you. Right?
Unfortunate lives. Exes were always fun. They were always fun. You never burn that bridge because you don't know when you're going to cross that bridge again.
I pretty much burned that bridge after cheating.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Yeah.
You don't want to bring home somebody else's juices on you.
Then there's that was cheating, but it was an accident.
Oops, I fell down and his dick fell in me. Oh, well, I don't know what happened. I was cleaning and whoa, and then he came in. Oh, can I help you? And whoa, his boner went into me over and over again.
Ex-boyfriend didn't mean for it to happen. We were just hanging out and
bullshit.
Type of bullshit.
You just fell. She was naked and you fell over and over and over again.
Yeah. She was choking and I needed to do the Heimlich. Okay. whatever. So yeah,
Holy
I pretty
holy
much
shit.
cut him. I pretty much cut him out after that. Sorry.
Yeah. Fuck that
Yeah.
noise. Fuck that noise. You don't need that shit in your life. You got important business to take care of. You're
Damn it.
building a fucking village. I have no time for this.
I really hope this can happen just so I could be like that one YouTuber out there that did it.
You
Like
are.
a part of me, like it's one thing to talk about it over and over again and do live streams updating people, and it is happening. I want to do it, but
Yeah.
if the funding does end up coming in, if the audience grows and the people start, donating to Subscribestar and buying art prints and things like that, and I'm able to fund this show, I mean, I'm literally sacrificing, pretty much as I possibly can without being too uncomfortable living wise. I've even gotten.
You gotta live.
I'm getting a mortgage that's only $270 a month just so I can put as much money as possible into production. But I just want it. There's that one part of me that's a little egotistical that just wants it to happen, just so I can be like, yeah, I do a YouTube channel, and unlike other YouTubers, I actually built a village.
Yeah. Just go. Yeah. I built a village. Yeah. Oh no. Have your people call my people, okay? And my people will go, fuck you, I built a village.
Like unlike some people, unlike some politicians in the history of great America, I actually will follow through with my campaign promises.
Vote Magog, Emperor for life, or else.
I think the big thing that I'm going to look forward to when it's all said and done, and I have the budget and the village is built, and we're filming the show as a celebration for the premiere of the show. I plan on making it a yearly, like just the fans of Magog party. Just every Patreon, I'm not on Patreon, but all my fans that support me, people who've bought the art prints, who donated to the GoFundMe, people who donate to me on Subscribestar, you guys would get like exclusive invitation to just the premiere party and be able to watch the first like 3 episodes on a big screen. And then like we'll just fucking party it out, man. At the village, we'll have big barbecue. People will be passing out inside the little fucking medieval huts and shit. Like,
it's fucking Beardy's laying on top of a fucking hut with a big fucking mug going, where the fuck am I?
Yeah. I'm gonna like wake up in the woods naked, covered in blood, and there's like a dead deer, and I'm like, not again!
Not again!
Fucking throat tore out. Was it a full moon?
Shit!
That was one hell of a party.
Fuck yeah! Everybody not dead?
Yeah, that would be so fun to have people be able to come down for just a weekend
and actually see and touch and experience what it is. Yeah.
And get some YouTubers too, get some of my YouTuber buddies to come down and make it like a whole thing,
Have Mundane Matt moving boulders.
Yeah, and to help kind of recoup from things. Well, people will be able to eat and everything. So I'll just do like a GoFundMe for,
barbecue.
Like $2,000 for meat and bread and
you know what you do?
Drinks, let's cook it up, You know
what you do? Well, I'm sure you got them around by you. You rent the guys come in with the trailer with the fucking barbecue and the spit and barbecue roast pig. I already got it on the spit, right?
My dad does he does a booster club for the football games for the high school.
Yeah.
And they the bank he works for does the grilling.
Really?
For like the homecoming games and stuff like that. They have a big trailer grill that is it's literally
I know, I've seen them.
It's a 17-foot long trailer with a grill.
Yeah.
Like that that's how big it is.
That's it.
And my dad was straight up like, you ever throw an event like that, I'll just borrow the bank's grill. They'll let me borrow it anytime I want.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Hey, you go down to the slaughterhouse, you grab yourself a couple of pigs, you throw some sauce on it, and you just let them rotate all day.
No, the big grill would be for I'd probably cook up, few hundred burgers, few hundred dogs and stuff on the grill. If we wanted to roast a pig, we'd dig a fire pit.
Oh,
That's how to do it proper.
yeah,
You dig a fire pit for a pig.
yeah.
So I'd love to
That's how
get
they do
the.
it here. They just
I'd love to
make a
get
big
some of the
fire, they
local.
take-
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off there. Slight delay going on here. I was going to say that's how they do it here. They just make a big freaking pit and then get this 6 foot long steel pipe, run it through the pig, and just rotate the thing.
Yep. But in order for me to also not have to work so goddamn much, I want it to be a party. I want people to enjoy themselves.
Mhm.
What I'd probably do if I could is I'd probably cater it because
Yeah.
I mean I don't mind a few grills grilling up some dogs and burgers and stuff, but at the end of the day, man, if I can get some of these local businesses, I'd love to be able to throw them some business, and become a member of the community and stuff. So I'd love to get Whole Hog. There's a chain of restaurants here. They're not a national chain. They're local, but it's called Whole Hog Cafe, and they have some of the best Southern barbecue I've ever had in my life. It is the best. It is the best pulled pork I've had in my life, and they will fucking cater. They'll bring out just tons of meat. They will do an entire fucking like 3 pigs for you if you want. When they cater the football games in Jacksonville, man, it's like just tables of it, and you just walk by with a bun, scoop, bleh, fucking coleslaw. I'd fucking cater out Whole Hog and a couple of the other local barbecue joints and stuff, and I just buy a shit ton of drinks, just have coolers everywhere, get a couple kegs tapped, fuck yeah, man. We'd all just party in the village in the meat hall.
Yep.
And I'd do one night, like we do one night where like I'd get one of them big pull down screens.
Yep.
And everybody can literally just lay out a blanket in the field, and I'd get a projector, and we'd do the first 2 or 3 episodes of the new show.
Oh, like
outdoors.
Early viewing.
Yeah, early viewing. And so all the fans can just spread out blankets on the ground and fucking an outdoor, an outdoor viewing with big old speakers. And I'd show up to that, and I'd have cameras set up so we could stream it too, and or at least stream the event. And I'd come out as Magog. I'd dress up for that introduction, come out on stage. All my fans are sitting out in the field like, oh yeah, you fucking degenerates, the Moscow, I just want to do that just so I could, and I'd have a camera specifically set up in the back so I could show the crowd with me, and all you'd see is my back, and I'd outreach my hands and be like, can you dig it? My Magogonite army is growing. We outnumber the police in my small town. Can you dig it? McCarthy's not laughing because he probably doesn't get that reference. But Joke, I know he gets that reference.
I was just thinking, I'm going to be the asshole in the back with the 3 beer bottles.
Beer bottles just like Magog. Come out and breathe. Can you dig it? And then you hear Poe's voice over the speaker. I'll have it pre-recorded. Yeah, we totally dig it. Now get on with the show, you fucking asshole. Shut up, Poe. Have Poe up in the tree next to a speaker so it looks like he's talking. He's like, just get on with it. Fucking dick.
Come on, stop. Your ego's been fed enough.
I get some of my Magogonites to carry me on one of those chairs with the poles through it.
Oh God!
They're all like this. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, sit me down, and they sit me down. I want a perfect place to view the new episode, and then they sit me down and they're like, oh, thank you, Lord Magog. It'd be like, little to the left, motherfucker. A little to the right.
You're killing me. You fuck.
space right now.
Oh, my neighbors out there would hate me. Oh my god, they
Oh
hate me.
God! I'll be out there with a megaphone. They'll really fucking hate you. You suck.
5-foot speakers.
I'd probably go ahead and like go around the neighborhood being like, there is going to be a massive YouTuber event on this land. You may hear music, you may hear party sounds.
And
You
you're
know,
gonna see a lot of strange colored haired people coming this way.
yeah.
Random,
The
random
Rainbow
ass-
Coalition's coming to town, folks.
And I'd probably get a local noise ordinance um, license for the weekend, just so that the police aren't getting called every 2 minutes going, hey, these people won't shut up. Yeah, we were expecting that.
Mm.
You know?
Well, you got to deal with it, pal.
Yep. The fucking cops come out and be like, hey, we're getting noise complaints. Yes, you are.
Deal with it, lackey.
Would you like to see the medieval village?
Would you like a beer and a shank of pork?
And some of these like local county sheriffs and deputies and stuff, they'll be like, fuck it, I'm off. Give me a beer, you crazy wizard.
Yeah.
But knowing people here in the South and stuff, if I put up posters saying, hey, there's going to be noise in the area because I'm throwing this big Renaissance event with a lot of drinking and premiere of my show and all this and that, I'd have neighbors fucking come, like, who the fuck is that? Come walking over and be like, hey, can we have a bit of go? Oh, shit, you got pulled pork.
You got beer. Fuck. Hell yeah.
Tap that keg.
Earl Dancy Pants.
I'd probably have to get some private security, man, for the weekend. Pay some off-duty cops to stand around, make sure no fucking fights happen.
Oh God, yeah.
And all this talk.
Everybody's gonna get frisky when they.
Boy.
Yeah, a few people have said that in the chat. They're like, now I'm hungry for pulled pork.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I think that's where we're going to end it, folks. We went over a little by 8 minutes, but that's okay. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. And if I can do a few videos before I pack up the set, I will. If not, see you on the other side of this. And thanks everybody who donated. Let me check one last time, Streamlabs, to make sure I've got everything. And then we'll go. Everybody go check out Joka. Yeah, if you want, you can post your link in the chat, man.
Thank you very much. And there I go. Wow.
Yeah, there it is. There it be. And McCarthy, do you have anything to show, my brother?
Just my channel. McCarthy's List should be the only one that's a legitimate channel.
Right.
If you're interested in logic or argument, that's basically what I do.
Right on. Well, if you have a link, throw it in the chat. I'm pretty sure you have a wrench, right?
I don't know.
If you don't, type something real quick. Well, if you don't, it's no good. Everybody go check out McCarthy's List. I'm sure they can find it.
It's fine. It's got the same picture and everything.
Thanks for coming on, man, and thank you for Rhino, who showed up earlier but had to bounce out. Everybody have a good evening. I'll probably hop in the Discord for a little bit while I'm editing this, while I'm waiting for this video to upload so I can download it and cut out that bit at the beginning. But thanks again, McCarthy. Joker, always a blast, man.
Fuck
and go fuck yourself. And just I know that it's, there's not going to be as much content in the coming weeks because of all of this, but if I have some time, because I don't have to film using the set, maybe I'll do a few Poe videos or whatever. But if I can't get around to it because things are just too hectic, I will come back. So everybody enjoy the mid-season break of all Magog content while I move. So thanks everybody. God fucking speed, as my favorite YouTuber Razorfist says. And you guys take it easy. Yeah. I'm gonna get out of here.